Commission is deciding on a plan to build a desalination plant in Huntington Beach. The controversial plant would provide much-needed water to the area. KCAL 9 Orange County reporter Michelle Gile is live where protesters were out in force. Michelle.
And we're into our fourth hour of this meeting here at Huntington Beach City Hall to see whether a company is going to get the first of three necessary approvals in order to build this desalination plant.
What do we say to save our coastline?
No to Poseidon! Poseidon is the company that wants to build a desalination plant along Pacific Coast Highway in Huntington Beach at an existing power generating station. There are plenty of environmental groups and people who are against it.
Desalination creates a toxic brine, which is then expelled into the ocean. And so that has chemicals, a really high salinity, and it can impact the surrounding water and be really detrimental to marine life.
At a packed State Lands Commission meeting today where people on both sides of the issue came to speak, a Poseidon executive showed off a diffuser to be installed in an ocean water pipe that he says would protect sea life.
So there'll be no marine life pressed against these screens, and very few fish larvae will be able to get into the screens.
Environmentalists argue, though, that the existing intake and discharge pipelines that Poseidon would use are old.
They're talking about putting in screens on a 1950s pipe that will be there for potentially another half a century. That is not what California stands for. We're about state-of-the-art technology.
A Huntington Beach resident on the school board says her town doesn't need desalinated water and that the plant is detrimental. It's South Orange County cities that could benefit, she says. So she questions why the facility isn't built there.
It's going to create a giant swath of a dead zone with brine out into the ocean. It's going to kill creatures. It's going to damage our environment. And for what? Water that Huntington Beach residents can't even buy?
Now, the meeting is still going on. No vote yet. If Poseidon does get a yes vote today, however, it still needs to clear a few other hurdles before construction can begin. And I'm told that if all goes Poseidon's way, water won't flow until the year 2022. Live in Huntington Beach, back to you.